What's up, everybody? Good evening on a Tuesday night. Hope you are all doing well, and you know why we are here for Impact Wrestling on a Tuesday night. Thank you all for joining us. A little bit later than normal. Apologize for that, but hey, it is what it is. And we are ready to go. This is the follow-up show from Hard to Kill. So we should get some good stuff tonight. Follow-up shows are always interesting because they start storylines going forward into the next pay-per-view, next event. So welcome in to all of you, and welcome in to, obviously, my co-host, Jeff. Jeff, what's going on, man?
Oh, man, nothing much. Just really happy that we get some Impact Wrestling this week. Really happy.
Man. Yeah, I agree. Of course, we saw was Saturday night for Hard to Kill, which was a great show. We all agreed it was a really, really good pay-per-view. So looking forward to this one. Tazzy is here as well. Tazzy, what's going on, man? Last we heard from you, you were going through some shaky earth kind of events.
It's a shaky Impact party, baby. Hey, I'm just going to say it's been hot, so I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going like, if you see me moving around, you know why.
Yeah, there you go. If you hear rumblings or you see Tazzy go flying off his chair, there you go. You'll know why that happened. So, so there you go. I mean, fun to be back. We had some interesting wrestling events, which we'll talk more about on our podcast on Thursday. But welcome in, everybody. And obviously, we'll get right down to it here because we've only got half an hour to talk. So let's welcome in some people, and then we will get to the card. We don't have much on the card, but we will talk to you about that card coming up. So, yes, this is the fallout from Hard to Kill, and we will see some stuff going on here tonight. I know Tazzy's excited because we have a match with Susan involved. So it was, look at that. Kimberly and Susan versus Jordan, Grace, and Jazz. Awesome to see Jazz back. And Tazzy, got to be loving this one, man. Got to be loving this one.
Can't touch? No, I can't touch her. Oh, my God. I can't wait for this. Just to see her, this persona in the ring. I don't know how that's going. Although she's going to change mid match, or
we've seen that happen recently, haven't we? Yeah.
Just saying.
Apparently, that's the new craze, man.
That's the new thing.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Hey,
I love it.
If it works, it works. So there you go. That's match number one. Let me say hello to some people quickly. Sapphire's here. Hello to you. Rusty Shackelford. Hello, Rusty. Jen is here. Hello, Jen Carter. How are you doing? How you doing? Other Mother is here. Hello to you. James Chadwick is in the house. Hello to you, James. Let's see. As I go down the list, Brandon Barnes is here. Says hello. How are you, Brandon? Hope you are well. We also have. Am I missing anybody? Wes is here. Hello, Wes. How are you tonight? Jason Peace is here. Good evening, Jeff. Bad news. I'm back on oxygen. Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh,
sorry. Well, wishing you well, man. I know you're fighting off that COVID. So all obviously thoughts and prayers go out to you. Moda alert. Moda is here. Welcome to you, sir. Michael Pagnata is here as well. Welcome to you. Speaking of well wishes, shout out to AC Romero. He tweeted a little bit earlier that his grandfather was diagnosed, I believe it was with cancer. So shout out to him and his family as well, and hope that, obviously sending best wishes to them also tonight. So, all right. So there you go. Welcome all in. And what is that match number 2 that we got, Jeff, for the card for tonight? Eric Young.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Eric Young versus Rhino. Now, this was part of that. Of course, we got that 3-man. They each had a little faction going on. You had Rhino, you had Tommy Dreamer, who was it? I know it was Cody Deaner, Eric Young, and Doring. Who was the third man I'm missing? Was it because Yes.
Rhino, Dreamer, and Cousin Jake.
Cousin Jake. Yes, Cousin Jake. Yes, that's the one I was missing. So that's coming. This is a little bit of coming from that match, kind of stemming from that. And we'll see, obviously, whenever you get Eric Young in the ring, you know it's going to be crazy. And, of course, Rhino out there, you know, you never know what's going to happen with Rhino either, with the man-beast Rhino. So should be good. And that's about it, guys. We only got 2 matches shown for tonight. So, obviously, they're keeping a lot of stuff secret. Trying to figure out what's going to go on here. Haven't heard anything about Kenny Omega or Don Callis. We don't know if they're going to show up here tonight. They are confirmed, I believe, for AEW tomorrow. Supposed to be some kind of State of the Union type of thing from Kenny Omega. So that'll be taking place on AEW. But as far as that goes, not too sure what else is going to happen tonight. So yeah, kind of cool. You know, it's always good to be surprised because you never know what's going to go on. Let's see. Eric Travis. I don't care what anyone says. This match can be very good and hard hitting. Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree, man. Moda says I'm pulling for Rhino because his knowledge of U.S. history astounds me. Oh man, yeah. Jeff is fighting by himself. No Diener or Joe.
Well,
you never know. Yeah.
I wouldn't be so sure. I think they might be close by. But here's something that I think is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's a young man who tweeted that he will be watching Impact Wrestling this evening. And he didn't say where from.
Uh-oh.
That's Heath.
Okay.
Why the hell is he tweeting out all of a sudden that he's watching Impact Wrestling tonight?
Could only be for one reason, pretty much.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It would make sense. It'd be about time for him to come back, I would think. He's been out for a little bit now, so yeah, that would make a lot of sense if Heath does show up tonight. So we'll see. That would be cool. And let's see. Eric says Heath Slater. Yep. Miguel is here. Big Mike is in the house. Hello, Miguel. How are you? But yeah, so that's all we have for tonight. We don't really know what else we're going to get. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of promotions, a lot of new things starting up, a lot of new storylines going through. I'm hoping to see Decay. They're talking on Twitter, so maybe there will be a match with Decay tonight. And by the way, Jeff, dude, that entrance.
Did I oversell it or undersell it?
Oh, you undersold it, man. That was tremendous. As soon as I got off the show on Saturday, I turned it on and watched it. Oh man, that was tremendous. What an entrance that was. And so excited to see to finally get to see Decay. So
all right, starting next week, guys, we're going to start a show where we'll give you lottery numbers every week. Because Eric Travis, Joe, did you hear about this? I got to put this back up on the screen, but
I did. I saw that. Yep, I saw that. Was somebody interviewed her? I don't remember who exactly, but I did see that somebody interviewed her, and they said she was coming back. And I do believe you called that as well. Yes,
maybe.
So
again, if you want your lottery picks for the Powerball and Mega Millions, just know that we'll have a show coming.
Might want to get your tickets now. That is a big right now.
Yeah,
Sapphire Y.
Sapphire Y is spamming the chat. What are you spamming the chat for with CB? Like what exactly does that mean? Don't spam the chat. That's not good. Started smapping. What exactly is smapping? I'm confused. Anyway, so yeah, I think I asked Jeff a few days ago why he doesn't start picking lottery numbers. I mean, he called a lot. I mean, credit where credit is due. We keep getting Jeff things coming true like every couple of days. So, man, yeah. You got to start playing the lottery, dude.
I need to.
I think you should. I think you should. Man, you never know. Moda saying if I win the lottery, you three and myself are going to the Bahamas.
I'm totally
Oh man. Hello, Miguel. Yes, Big Mike is in the house. Yep, hello to you. Hope you're well. All right. So we're getting close to the 15-minute mark here. That can only mean one thing on our show on Tuesday night. And yes. So tell us what you guys had for dinner tonight, or if you're overseas, late night snack. But let us know. I had chicken parm. I had spaghetti on the side. I had a chocolate Oreo cookie cheesecake for dessert. So that was my dinner today. So I did pretty well. My wife made a very good meal, which I will be taking tomorrow for lunch for leftovers. So there you go. So I will pass it on to Tazzy, our resident cook. Tazzy, what did you have?
You guys go laugh at this one. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna make a smoothie. So I made an avocado smoothie. Oh my god, man! Avocado, bananas, oatmeal, milk, orange juice. Oh my god!
Okay.
Probably the best smoothie I had in a while.
There you go. There you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Spam, or why am I reading spam? I'm seeing spam in the chat. I'm saying spam.
Don't
like Tazzy made spam. Don't eat spam.
Hey, spam is not bad though.
Spam is not bad. It's not bad.
Spam. Anyway, well, the spam in the can is what they're referring to, of course, not the spam in the chat. That's a different story. Jeff, what did you have today, man?
Cantaloupe.
Dude, I love cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe and honeydew. I love them both.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wanted to find honeydew. I couldn't find it, so I did get some cantaloupe. Also got some watermelon in the fridge as well. So yeah, since my trip to the doctor today, I got to start trying to be a little more conscious of my food.
Healthy, yeah. I love them both. Honeydew is hard to get in the wintertime, especially up north, up here, because it's obviously it's not in season, so it's a little harder to get when it actually tastes good. But nice. Well, there you go. Let me look at the chat and see what everyone else is saying. Let's see. James Chadwick, minced beef and dumplings. Sounds good, dude. Other mother says McDonald's. Eric Travis wants me to say that again, what I said before. Oh, what I ate. Mona says, wife is on the way home with a foot-long meatball sub from Subway. Yeah, I actually like Subway's meatball subs.
They're actually really good.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. I used to have those. Adrian says, good evening, Jeff, and bad news. What's the bad? Adrian, I've got a little bit of bad news. Adrian has some bad news. That's not good. Michael says a chicken sandwich with cheese, honey mustard, and bacon, and for a snack, peanut butter and apples. All right. Adrian saying hello to Tazzy. Let's see. Avocado smoothie, yummy, says Adrian. Wrong spam, says Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Yeah, it was wrong spam. Moda says, can I employ your lovely wife to cook for me and ship me weekly meals like Blue Apron? Not thinking she's going to go for that, especially with the fact that she's busy all day with the teaching stuff and everything like that, which I'm sure, Moda, you know that. I think your wife does a similar thing. Adrian says, I'm hungry now. Yes, that does happen on our show on Tuesday, so you have to prepare yourself for that. You have to prepare yourself for that. Jesse says, egg salad. All right, egg salad. I haven't had egg salad in a while. I used to like egg salad sandwiches. Tacos, says Joshua. Well, it's Taco Tuesday, so there you go. That has to happen sometimes on Tuesday. Yes. I'm trying to be healthier again, not working. Laugh LMAO, says James Chadwick. Yes. Gilberg. Yeah, we got a Gilberg sighting. I'll tell you, I was laughing my ass off when Gilberg came out to the ring. I have to say it right now. I was laughing hysterically when Gilbert came down. And then that dude who was pretending to be Drew. Oh my God. Like when he went up on that rope and his kilt came down, even the announcers were saying, like, dude, you need to pull that kilt up, like pull it up. Dude, I mean, we got full on plumber crack on Raw.
Yeah, that was a funny Monday Night Raw.
We did, man. We did. That was a funny moment, actually. We'll talk about that more on Thursday. That was a funny moment, really funny moment. I think Gilbert, that was hilarious. Andrew says I've had a Big Caesar salad earlier, so that should hold me. Okay, all right, man. Yeah, Caesar salad's great. I love Caesar salad. Love Caesar dressing. So, yeah, awesome, man. Well, there you go. So we got everybody nice and hungry now, which is, which I don't know if maybe that actually helps our show, because I don't know, maybe you pay attention more. I always heard that when I was in school, when you pay attention more when you're actually hungry, when you're, got a nice full stomach, you're like, eh. So, maybe that's a good thing. Let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up, because both us and Tazzy have some stuff coming up for the rest of this week. So, of course, tomorrow night, Tazzy, you may as well go ahead, talk about what you've got coming up tomorrow night, and then talk about what you've got coming up on Friday. And then I think you actually have other stuff. We'll know. You have Thursday, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Wait a minute. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I think you have Sunday as well now, right?
Yep. So tomorrow will be NXT. Big card, huge card. We got the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic tomorrow.
Yes.
And we got the Women's Tag Team Classic tomorrow. Plus, we have the pit fight tomorrow, too, for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ciampa and yeah, that's right.
So we will start at 7. We will start tomorrow at 7. Thursday's going to be crazy. What we're going to do is we're going to do NXT UK. That'll be at 2:45. And we're going to take part an hour break, and then turn around. We're going to do the you ready for this? Throwback Takeover Thursday starts on Thursday.
Nice.
And we're doing the first ever takeover on Thursday, and we're going to continue doing that every Thursday until I go back for the A's, and then we'll go once a month.
Very
then,
cool, man.
Of course, Friday, tailgate after party. We're doing that. Sunday, new show, NXT party, all Q&A, news. We get all do fancy bookings. You guys want to just all NXT on Sunday. That'll start at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's it.
That's it. Tazzy only has Saturday off. Every other day is streaming. There you go. That's definitely a busy week. Makes ours feel small in comparison. But there you go.
It was an accident. I was like, oh God, I just realized.
Oh, Jody's here. Hello, Jody. Long's Donuts, since it's Logan's birthday. That's what he requested. Happy birthday. Very good. Donuts. Very good. It was my daughter's birthday just a couple days ago. She's just finishing up her Carvel ice cream cake that we got her for her birthday. So yeah, there you go. Very cool. All right. And then of course we will have, and like I said, in comparisons to Tazzy's, it's next to nothing. But we have, of course, tonight, and then we have our podcast on Thursday. So we haven't had that in a little bit. We've missed it for the past couple of weeks because the week before was the awards show. So it'll be fun to do that. We will get back into the swing of things. We will talk about all of the latest news, or as much as we can fit into our show, and discuss, of course, we had big happenings, of course, on the weekend with Hard to Kill. And then, of course, we'll talk about Monday Night Raw, what happened last night. We'll go over, of course, what happened tonight, and we'll cover what happens tomorrow on both shows tomorrow night as well. So make sure you join us on Thursdays. That will be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always, for our Insiders podcast with Jeff and myself, and we will cover all of the latest news, rumors, and so on. We'll go back to our top 3 as well, our favorite moments of the week. And Jeff, I think we might just have some I don't know, we might just have some little gripes we might have to bring up as well on the show.
Even though we've passed Festivus, there's still going to be the airing of grievances. And I can go ahead and tell you right now that Joe and I have talked about some of these, and here's a little bit of a warning, a PSA that we'll put out there. Let me look into the camera when I say this. Look into the camera. If your feelings get hurt very easily, you might want to mute us.
Yeah.
When we start talking about this because, yeah, I mean, no one stands above anybody else, and
Right.
if you get butt hurt easily, you might want to mute us on this one because I'm just gonna say, my filter at this point non-existent. So it'll be fun at least for that.
Hey,
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, you know,
Popcorn ready, as T.O. used to say.
get your popcorn ready. Yes. Yeah. Look, you know, sometimes you just got to talk from the heart and you just got to say what you feel. And that's what the show's for. I mean, Jeff and I get to say what we feel. Tazzy gets to say what he feels, and that's how it is. You know, are you going to always agree with us? Probably not, because that's, again, we're all.
Because guess what? I don't agree with any of you guys half the time. So I'm tired of being nice about it. Damn it.
Yeah.
I got some stuff I got to get off my chest, and this Thursday I'm gonna get it off my chest.
There you go. All right. Well, see, there we go. We'll have a little bit of a little bit of airing of grievances. I like that title. Maybe we should keep that. I wonder if we get sued by the Seinfeld people. Dude, look, and it's the same thing. Like I said, it's nobody's gonna like everything everybody has to say. It's just who we are. It's just who we are as human beings. You're not gonna like everything, even the people who you are close to, your family, your friends. You always have little differences and disagreements. But the thing is, you know, you listen and you move on. And like Jeff said, if you don't like it, well, I hate to be abrupt, but there's a ton of choices out there. So, you know, and not to be mean at all, I'm just basically saying that, you know, we're not the only game in town. So if I say
it in a different way, please.
Sure. Go right ahead, dude. Okay. Yep.
If you want your bottom caressed and changed like you're a baby, then there's other places you can go. If you want truth and honesty and everything, you can come to us because I'm tired of sugarcoating stuff. And nobody's safe. I'll just say it like this: nobody's safe. If you're a WWE fan, you're not safe. AEW, you're not safe. Impact, you're not safe. Anything that you watch in wrestling, you're not safe. You know why? Because every single one of them have their pluses and all of them have their minuses. And you know what? Let's stop acting like one is above the other because they're not. So
yeah, that is correct. I mean, there's nothing that's perfect out there. You're absolutely right. There's nothing that's perfect out there. People are doing, you know, no one is doing things 100% perfect, or you would see it in, you know, you would see it in viewership. You would see that, you know, that one particular show would be getting, you know, millions upon millions upon millions of viewers every single week consistently, and that doesn't happen. So people are watching other stuff. And there, you know, everybody is a wrestling fan. So, you know, again, yeah. But anyway, we'll save that for Thursday. We'll come back to that for sure. Go ahead, Tazzy.
I promise you, I'm not getting paid by NXT or anything at all. By the way, don't forget, they're going to reveal the bracket on tomorrow on the bump. So make sure you guys check that out, so you guys can see who's on, what the teams are for the women. Just a heads up.
There you go. There you go. All right. So, but yes. So come prepared for our show on Thursday night. Anywho.
I need a box of tissues.
Come prepared. Yes. So,
popcorn. Yeah.
If this airing of grievances for each individual in the community mode, it says, well, you guys air your grievances in the chat all the time, dude.
That's called Twitter. That's called Twitter. Like, honestly, the bull crap I see on Twitter on a daily basis, and I try to navigate that like I'm trying to walk around dog crap. So, like honestly, at this point, I mean, like, sure, if you want to say something in the chat Thursday, it won't be any different than any other day we have a stream. But honestly, some of the takes that I'm seeing on Twitter, y'all need to fold those up with the toilet paper that you use and flush it down the toilet because
I love Supernatural.
because my God, I mean, some of the stuff that I see on some of the stuff I see on Twitter, especially over the last couple of days, I mean, like I've seen better crap in my kids' diapers. Like I'm sorry, I'm being real mean right now. But sorry, not sorry. I don't really care. Like I'm at the point where I don't care. Like it's, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna save some of this for Thursday. But honestly, like I just want to know. I just want one person, and I may actually even call on someone in the chat on Thursday. I'm gonna ask someone, book a show for me. Tell me what you want on the show. Because here's the thing, I swear to God, sometimes you guys will say, I want this. And then you get that, well, I didn't like the way they did that. Make up your mind. Like, make up your freaking mind. I mean, do you want it like that? Or do you not want it like that? And then everybody and their brother feels like they have to. Well, Raw was crap last night. Well, I didn't think it was. Well, you're just wrong. Okay, well, guess what? You're not right either. That's the beauty of having an opinion. Everybody's got one. Yours doesn't make you right. Get over yourself. Entitled, spoiled brats. My God.
Oh man,
I'm definitely gonna watch that. To watch this beginning.
That's gonna be fun, isn't it?
All right.
That's okay. Hey, like I said, yeah, you got to shoot from the hip sometimes, man. Nothing wrong with that. So there you go. Tune in on Thursday. It's going to be a fun time. Lori says, "What's up? What's up, Lori? How are you doing? Hope you are well." Chris is in the chat late as always with the dinner. I made pasta fagioli with my niece today. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Chris. Nice. Chris always brings the heat with the food. That's awesome. Other mother saying, "Speak your mind." I have a feeling that's going to happen. Yes, I do have a feeling it's going to happen. Chad Schrader says, "I had a hamburger helper for dinner." What's up, Joe, Tazzy, and Jeff? Not much, Chad. I hope you're doing well. I like hamburger helper, actually. I got to wait till Thursday. I still want to hear Jeff's thoughts.
Are you sure?
Stay up here for a promotion. I'm just saying.
Adrian says cult of Cornette. No, we're not. We're not
going to. Dirty word. That's a dirty word.
Look at Jim Cornette.
That dude nozzle can go sit on a railroad spike.
Yeah, Jim Cornette is part of the problem, not a solution.
And Brian Alvarez. Yeah, I'm calling you out by name, punk. Brian Alvarez.
Those guys are part of the problem. Oh, now you definitely gave me a reason to stay up till 2 a.m. See, there you go. See, this is what we have to do. We have to get people all fired up, and then and then now you're going to want to come out and it's like giving you a little, like a teaser trailer. We just gave you a teaser trailer, and now you're going to come out to watch because, see. So now James Chadwick's going to stay up late. There you go. All right. So yeah, Thursday should be a fun time. It's the airing of grievances on the insiders. Oh man, I can't wait myself either. I know what Jeff might be doing, but I've got some stuff to air out too, so it's going to be fun. Every now and then somebody's got to blow off steam. All right, so Chadwick, James is a all caps. Took 18 hours for someone to shut the F up bitching about Raw. Yeah. Who can that be? I can't imagine who. I can't imagine who that could be. Jeff quoted a song too, and I wanted to sing it right when he said it. I want it that way. Oh boy! All right. Guys, can somebody please put the link for Impact in the chat, says Kyle. Can someone do that, please, for Kyle? I would really appreciate that. Roxanne, talking about Randy Orton. I hate his mask. We'll talk about that on Thursday, I'm sure. Jesse's talking about everybody's got an opinion, like everyone's got a butthole. Some of them, that's a very nice way of saying that, Jesse. That's a very nice way of saying that slogan. I've heard it a much different way, but you kind of made it a little more PG. All right, well, they're showing some scenes from last Saturday. Of course, we're seeing Don Callis in the back with the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega. I'm double streaming right now because the game is on. So, I mean, priorities and stuff. Yeah, Lori's into hockey. It's hockey season. So, yeah, hockey started. All the sports.
I got time a little bit. I got time for my game.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yours won't be starting until after Impact goes off.
Yeah.
Of course, hockey season starting. Basketball season now well underway. Football playoffs are in full swing. Tazzy will be going back for pitchers and catchers pretty soon. So
I don't want it. Uh-oh.
Here's Don Callis saying you got to witness something tonight that no professional machinations. He used the word machinations. Well, the insects are all sitting in their anthills. Kenny Omega, Don Callis, and the Good Brothers already planning what's next. He's taking care of business. They're going to take care of business in Jacksonville. So, okay, well, there you go. So they're turning their attention to that other promotion on Wednesday night, it looks like. They're going to turn their attention to AEW, it looks like. And so, well, we kind of figured as much. Jeff, I know, talked about this on Saturday as well. With the logo for the next pay-per-view, you could see the little Omega symbol in that logo. And so I'm sure that they will be back. So obviously they're going to give them some time, give Impact some time to develop their own storylines. We know that you've got Rich Swann and Moose, which is looking to be an amazing, amazing feud and an amazing match in itself. Moose was one of the most talked about people, if not the most talked about person from Saturday night. A lot of the dirt sheets and, other places that reported on Impact, all talking about Moose. So very cool for him getting his due. And he had a tremendous match in that 6-man tag. So, Jeff, I know you were impressed by him as well.
Moose, yeah. I mean, that's another. I'm gonna save that to talk about on Thursday because I'm gonna piss some people off about that on Thursday. Put some respect on that man's name. He's earned it. So, yeah, Moose is showing out and showing up in a big way. So, put some respect on Moose's name because honestly, what he's done for the last several months has been nothing short of brilliant. So, come for the airing of grievances. Stay to get your feelings hurt on Thursday.
Dude, you maybe want to get a big old bowl of popcorn.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
I'll try not to make too many people mad, but just know that at the end of the day, I really don't care. I'm just going to tell the truth.
Goodness.
The truth is welcome, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's welcome, right? So
I love the truth. It's awesome.
Eric Young, Joe Doring, and Cody Deaner in the ring right now. So
Violent by Design. That's who they are.
There you go.
That's awesome. That's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Gore, Rhino on his way out, of course, with Cousin Jake. Now, odd they're only coming out with 2 people, Jeff.
Interesting.
Hey, I mean, I'm not.
Jack Smith says, is it possible for the Royal Rumble? Is this possible for the Royal Rumble? So there isn't a live crowd that could pull this off with the will the Final Four be all characters of Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton, since that's the major storyline? I will talk about the Rumble, I'm sure, on Thursday as well. I have some thoughts about what's going on with that. I know I've talked it over with Jeff a little bit. So I don't know. We'll talk about that Thursday. We'll hold that until we'll put a pin in that until Thursday. So come back Thursday, Jack Smith. If you don't, if you're here to watch Impact tonight with us, come back on Thursday for our podcast, and we'll talk more about that. Eric Young gets pushed back into the ring by Cousin Jake. Kyle says, no, I don't have Twitch. It did not work when I downloaded it. Now, that's a bummer, dude.
You don't need an account. Just look up Twitch online and look up Impact Wrestling, and you don't have to have anything to sign in. Just you can get it that way.
James Chadwick wants a non-PG stream.
Honestly, we probably do need to do one of those at some point.
Oh, my God.
That could get really wild. I know that would get very wild. So,
yeah. Yep. Is Don Callis a douche in real life, or did he just play one on TV? Not so familiar with him. I don't know him in real life either, to be honest. So I'm not too sure.
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, as long as you don't piss him off.
I can believe that.
Then I've heard people say that he's an absolute douchebag. I don't know personally, so I don't want to, cast any aspersions on him. But I'll just say that I've heard kind of a mixed review on him. But I'm sure he's a nice guy. I mean, there are a lot of nice people in the wrestling community.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan barbed wire match made me have goosebumps after I watched it. That was a great match. Yeah, that was a great match. Hard to watch. But that was a great match. I agree. Jesse says, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Yes, please do that. If you have not done so already, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video before you head out tonight. That would be awesome as well. And if you are interested in making sure that you are notified when we will be on, hit the notification button as well. Would really, really appreciate that. Damien says, what's up, Insiders? Had a long day of online classes today, but I'm doing fine. How are you all doing this evening? We're doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. Everything Pro Wrestling. Conrad is here. What's up, sir?
Well, yeah.
How are you, man? Insiders dropping a like, guys. Hope all is well. Take care, and if you haven't, leave them a like and subscribe. Thank you, Conrad. Really, really appreciate that. Check out Conrad's channel as well. Go and give him a look. Does some great stuff over there. Make sure you check out his channel. Rhino throwing Eric Young over to the corner, comes up with a shoulder block, and then slams Eric Young down to the canvas. He can touch him with his finger and it'll hurt. Of course, we have the new announce team.
Yeah, what do you guys think, Joe? I want to start with you. What do you think about Stryker and D'Lo?
I kind of have a little bit of mixed reaction because I liked who he had prior. I don't know. They both seem to have a lot of energy. I like D'Lo Brown. I think
that was quick.
That was, yeah.
Well,
EY got the
no, got him the tap. Wow, that was quick. You're right.
Yeah.
That was quick. You're absolutely right,
Eric. Don't be surprised here if we get a run.
Let's watch for some shenanigans.
He's not letting go.
No, he is not. Cody Deaner in the ring.
That's a chair.
Get the referee out of there. Joe Doring is standing over him. Let's see what happens. Not letting that hold go.
Oh.
Now they're throwing chairs into the ring.
Oh.
Cousin Jake tries to come in, and Cody Deaner's right on top of him. Joe Doring just standing there.
Oh,
they've got that over Rhino's ankle. That chair is over his ankle. Deaner, Doring goes right onto the chair. Oh, man. Right onto the chair. Oh, does it again. Nothing yet. No one coming down. Let's see.
What the refs going to do? What the refs going to do? Come on.
Doring again with another shot to the ankle. Yeah, here comes the referees. The zebras are coming down.
Come on.
Yeah, like Tazzy said, like what the hell are they going to do? Like stand there in the ring and say stop. Rhino and Cousin Jake needing some help out here. Let's see if they get it. Cody Deaner's got that look in his eyes, that crazy look, but now they are getting out of the ring.
Somebody help Rhino.
Poor Rhino can't get that chair off of his devastated ankle. And the three men are walking down the ramp.
D-Lo.
Cody Deaner was so engulfed in whooping Cousin Jake's behind that he fell.
Yeah, he did.
he was so into beating his behind that he just wiped out. I mean, yeah.
And there's that new announce team that we were just talking about.
The only thing I got to get used to with this announce team is Matt Stryker's hair. Like,
yeah,
Matt Stryker with so much hair.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Matt can use a little bit of a trim there. I agree.
You're Chris from the 90s.
Chris, I just left you open, buddy. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, man.
Go right ahead.
You were the Stockton to his Malone just then.
Yep, I did. I just fed him the ball. Go right ahead and run with that one. Jesse saying unhinged Jeff is epic. Yeah. Yes,
you ain't seen nothing yet. This is
here we go. This was from last Saturday. Rich Swann and Moose.
Oh, Moose. Put some respect on that man's name.
Moose is speaking now. Oh, he grabs Rich Swann and throws him right into the door. Said I kept my promise. From bell to bell. He did.
This figure don't even want to call him Boost no more.
He said, guess what? The match is over. You're carrying around what is mine, says Moose. And now we go back to Rich Swann.
Oh.
Whoa.
Says, I'm tired of playing games.
Whoa.
Oh, tonight?
Tonight.
Well, we knew we were getting some surprises, but there we go. Wow. We've got a match between Swann and Moose tonight. Whew. There you go. There you go.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
The promo now. Let's see. Other mother says, why did I think Eric Young was Gilbert? Oh, boy. Insiders, are you all doing grievances against individual members of the community? Just want to make sure I put a board or some TP down my backside in case I'm up for a spanking.
No, I mean, if that were the case, we'd announce our new sponsorship from Huggies and a packet of Huggies before we ripped you into shreds. But no, honestly, for me, it's more of the hypocrisy of the internet wrestling community and how, one month everyone is on board with something, and then the next month everyone's like, oh well, I hate that now, it's garbage, bad booking. Here's my thing, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say because I'm gonna end up giving it away before Thursday. My thing is this: the biggest problem right now with the internet wrestling community is that all of you think you're bookers, and you're not. And the moment that you figure it out that you're not, and you're a spectator, it'd be a heck of a lot more fun to you, because a lot of you get so hurt and angry about a booking decision on a wrestling show that you act like it's life or death, and it's not. And you make wrestling really hard to watch sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just watch it just for the fun. A lot of you watch it so you can get, a little bit of Twitter clout, and maybe someone will notice you and and like your tweet and retweet it and quote tweet it and all of that stuff. Like, if you need that much attention, maybe you ought to go somewhere else to get your attention first, rather than trying to seek it from people who want to take your opinion and act like it's fact. That's all I'm saying. And if that came out a little bit harsh to you, sorry, not sorry.
All right. There you
Again,
go.
you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till Thursday.
Gus says, hey, insiders. What's up, Gus? How are you, man? Jesse says, the hypocritical nature of the IWC irritates me to no end. You have no idea how many times I've refrained from calling out these nonsense people. Jeff, I heard ODB signed with Impact. Are we going to see her wrestle tonight? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this soon.
I mean, she may make an appearance, but I don't think we get her wrestling just yet. I mean, I could see her being involved. I don't think we get it just yet. She'll probably come out during the Jazz and Jordan Grace match and maybe just show her face there. But yeah, I don't think we get anything. I don't think we get anything physical tonight. John
Ricky Hubbard's talking about Snoop Dogg. Oh God, taking this long for me to recover from seeing Snoop Dogg do that horrible frog splash on AEW, but I think I'm back where I need to be. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That became a real funny bunch of like memes and stuff. Actually, somebody took it and did like put them in all kind of different wrestling matches, which was really, really funny. I shared those a while ago on Insider's Twitter. Chris saying ignore my promos. Kyle's still asking for a link. I'd love to watch it. Really appreciate it. I don't really think that there's really anything you can do, Kyle, other than Twitch. Because the only other thing there would be an Access TV link, which is I mean, you pretty much have to have a subscription for Access TV through your cable company. Mm-hmm. So there's really, really not much other than Twitch that you can do to get a link to watch it. No, it has to be Twitch. I was going to say Havoc stream on Twitch too, but yeah, you have to have Twitch in order to watch it. Rebellion is April 24th, Andrew Stevens. Yes. Mm-hmm. Tommy Dreamer, AC Romero, Johnny Bravo. Ring rust. Someone sprayed Larry D and turned him into Lawrence D.
Uh-oh.
Fingerprint analysis.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Tell me. Oh, no. Uh-oh. The Good Brothers. That was quick.
That was quick.
The Good Brothers. How the hell am I so far behind in the damn chat? All right, I'm just going to go right to the bottom. I was reading chats like from half an hour ago. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I was like, man, Joe's like 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, what the hell am I so far behind in the chat? Anyway, still on this shooting storyline. Why, David Paul? Because they never solved it. They never solved it. Much to my chagrin.
I was about to say, Joe was in the clear for a little bit, and now he's starting to sweat bullets again.
Shh! Don't tell
Unintended. Unintended. Oh man.
Chris says they caught Joe. They did not get. No one caught anybody. I don't even know what you're talking about. No one caught anyone.
Keep your eyes on this promo, folks.
The Good Brothers in the ring. We made history again. How many more times do the Good Brothers have to continue proving that the Good Brothers are the draw of the entire wrestling world, baby? We set the professional wrestling world on fire. The Cleaner. The AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. Who's coming out? The Machine Guns?
Boys, look at your private chat.
Let's do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lori says Gallows stole my beanie. Shit's about to get wild, I think. I hope. I'm dying, says Lori. Too sweet. Uh-oh. Here they come. Well, one of them anyway. Chris Sabin. Apologizing for interrupting. I don't know if you're hungover or just stupid. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We are the rightful number one contenders, and we want our rematch. Makes a lot of sense. You ain't got no business because you ain't got no partner. Oh. Says Alex Shelley isn't here. I do have a tag team partner who knows a lot about it. Oh! James Storm.
Sorry about your damn luck.
James Storm coming out. Well, this could be interesting. James Storm introducing everybody. I'm just a simple man. Beer drinking.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
David Paul says the beer gun. The cowboy. Yes.
Oh,
Time
Nah,
to put up and shut up.
nah. Oh, but you're.
What the?
I'm going. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you later.
Where are you going? Oh, look at this.
Now,
Look at
hey,
this.
hey. Now,
Oh my
all I want you guys to do, is tell the chat what I said in the private chat 5 minutes ago.
Jeff said there would be a run-in from AEW tonight. Wow, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy?
Oh my God.
In private party. And top flight.
He's pumping up AEW. Talking about Top Flight and Matt Sydal, the match against them. AEW Invasion says Andrew Stevens.
Yeah.
Jim Gore says Matt Hardy. Oh my effing God, says James Chadwick. What the heck is happening, says Damien. Oh my God, AEW people, says Sapphire.
Yes.
That is what it is.
Just saying.
Zan White says back home. Adrian saying, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, James Storm. John Ricky Hubbard said he's been Impact for years. He helped build Impact. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah. You don't speak to them.
Mm. Facts.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
He's speaking facts, folks.
Wow.
Spitting facts.
Shots fired.
Wow.
Facts. Mm. Mm.
Oh, never lost the titles. In some stupid teleportation angle.
Message.
Wow. Jesse saying Matt, yes. Matthew Privet Pratt, says Sapphire. I love it. Connecting storyline, says is on. Yeah.
Huh?
He's going to make it official. Oh, so we're getting this tonight too? Wow, dude. The truth is the truth, says Matt Hardy. Well, is Matt a heel now? Kind of looks that way.
It depends. It depends on how you look at it. If you're an Impact fan, then yes, you see him as a heel. If you're an AEW fan, you see him as someone that is restoring order to the world.
Yep.
But either way it goes, it all depends on how it's done. You don't want AEW to come in here and look like they're just the king of the roost. You got to have some parity going along with the storylines.
It's kind of funny how AEW is getting better. How can I say this? Better storylines than they're in their own company. Like Matt is a lot better in Impact than he is in AEW.
we may be talking about that on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Just saying, we might talk about that on Thursday.
10-4.
Matt Cardona now. Yeah, I mean, the landscape is changing here. There's no question about that. And I mean, while it's fun and exciting to see, Jeff brings up a good point. You don't want AEW coming in here and winning every single match, because that's not while it's going to bring eyes to Impact, it's at that point you're kind of maybe doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're going to make them look like a weaker, quote unquote, weaker promotion. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see the crossovers. But it's got to be done right. You can't just, you can't just have them come in here and just, keep beating up Impact's people, because it's not really gonna help things out. So
be right back, guys.
Mm-hmm. Lori says, I'm 1,000 shades of pissed. Later, guys. Big Money Matt could corrupt Private Party down the line. Yep. Mixing your promotions is a good idea, but you can't make it weekly. After a while, it will lose its excitement if you do this, like on a few pay-per-views. Well, John, I mean, it depends on how they do it. If you're going to do it with a tag team here and there, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, on the other hand, you can, can it be overdone? I guess. Yeah, I guess it could be. Matthew Cardona devalues Impact and their talent. Yeah, Jesse, it can. That's the risk you're going to take. Because you can make the show look bad. Little T.
It's blowing up.
I'm sure it is. Matt Hardy's probably trending right now. EJ says Impact is again broken. Private Party, yeah. Like I said, if they're bringing over, I mean, it looks to me, I mean, Private Party didn't really have a feud going. I mean, on AEW, like they didn't, they weren't in the title picture, I don't believe. Mm-hmm. So, if you bring over a tag team to kind of get somebody over, but I mean, like I said, the thing is, the Good Brothers have the titles for the Impact. So, is Private Party going to come over and beat the Good Brothers? I doubt it. I don't think so, because I mean, they got that whole angle going on with Omega. So I don't think so. It looks to me like they might just want to be giving more airtime to Private Party via Impact, which I don't know. It's an interesting discussion, which we'll probably do more of on Thursday, because it is an interesting discussion. Some people have mentioned that, is it really? I mean, I know some people are talking about it too. When AEW had the match with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers last week on their show before the Impact pay-per-view, some people have said, well, why do that when, you're just kind of giving it away already, what you're making people pay to watch on Saturday. And obviously it's different athletes that they're going up against, but it's a good point. I can see it from both angles. So, Seems like AEW is focusing more on Impact and its storylines and just going with the flow on AEW. Joe used to listen to Tony Khan on Renee's podcast. He shared his thoughts on Impact and WWE. I think I heard some of that. I didn't hear anything about WWE. I think I heard the part about Impact. Rusty Shackelford saying he wants his lottery numbers. Yeah. Jeff needs to come through with the lottery numbers.
Oh, my God.
Well, there you go. Private Party against Saban and Storm. That is also tonight. Well, we didn't have a card before we started, but we certainly have one now. There's C Wrestling, who, by the way, I think I was talking about C when C was talking about that very thing, about the whole, how they showed the match on AEW with the Good Brothers and with Kenny Omega. So, it's, you just hope that that's not the case. With Callis being the catalyst for this, you kind of hope that he's just not sending people over to try to get ratings because they're there. You kind of want to be building up the Impact guys as well. So I don't know. It's a good question. Chad Schrader saying the Steelers need to hire Tazzy. What? And I favored Peaches to be their cheerleaders. Okay. I got nothing. For that. Tennille and Caleb with a K. James Chadwick's favorite person in all of the land is now on a promo.
Georgia. That's all I'm saying. I'll be nice today.
The new Knockouts Tag Team Champs in the house. Which, by the way, if you missed it on Saturday on Hard to Kill, that was an amazing match that they had with Havoc and Nevaeh. Oh, Johnny Swinger!
Imagine James right now having his two least favorite people on the screen at the same time. Like,
could you imagine if they would have Johnny Swinger against Caleb in a match? James would shut it off. I don't even think James would just kick he would just kick the whatever he's watching it on. He'd just destroy it. This is
a mess right now.
This is a mess.
Johnny Swinger wearing a gold fanny pack. Oh, dear God. Follow Boz in there. We all know you stole the money from the... Oh, no. You stole the money from me? None of that even matters. Follow Boz walking out. Oh, no. Now Brian Myers. The new Knockouts Tag Champs. Matt Hardy tweeted 10 minutes ago, Rick Rude stuff. James is very mad. This effing dipshit get this off my TV. Oh, man. C saying what doesn't make sense is AEW Dark is on right now. Impact is basically advertising AEW, while people in AEW's chat are laughing about what's happening on with Impact, and there's not one call for people to go and check out Impact from AEW on their much larger show. Yeah. Like I said, you hope that it's not going to be one-sided. Kimberly and Susan and Tazzy is done. Tazzy is done for the evening right here. Andrew Stevens saying Susan is going to wrestle. Yes, she is. This
is going to be very interesting.
Kimberly and Susan. James is going to punch a wall. Oh, man, I don't know. Susan pointing a finger out into the Jordan Grace and Jazz. Of course, we know what these ladies can do. They wrestled one another.
Yes.
Last time we saw them in what was an excellent match.
Great match.
Yeah.
Great match.
Awesome match. These two women can really hit hard, so we're going to see what happens here. Of course, you got Deonna Purrazzo as an X factor outside of the ring as well.
Wow.
What is Susie wearing the shoes wise?
Oh, both of them come right out of the corner and attack right off the bat. Susan's wrestling in a suit. I mean,
Hey.
No, whatever works. Shot by Kimberly. Oh, all four women in there battling out now. Jordan Grace and Jazz getting the better of them right off the bat. And they're advertising micro brawlers. I think they sold out, actually. They had a Jordan Grace micro brawler, I believe, in that collection. Oh, shots from Jazz to the face of Susan. Oh.
Susan might want to rethink this attire.
Jazz
I can't move with
yeah,
this.
I kind of agree. The last team to hold the Impact Knockouts Tag Team titles are ODB and Eric Young. And because Eric Young is a man, they were stripped of the title and they weren't seen on television until now.
True story.
Tazzy, don't faint, dude, says James Chadwick.
I'm trying
Sunny
not to.
Wolf is here. Sunny Wolf says, I'm eating beans and pork chops. I woke up at 7 p.m. Good Lord. 7 p.m. Oh, what it's like to be young.
I wish.
Jordan Grace now on the outside of the ring with Susan. Kimberly comes over, pulls her down by her hair, and now she got her elbow a little bit on the ground there. Deonna kind of backing up. And we have a commercial break.
Be right back. I gotta get my iPad.
Yep, Jeff. So what do you think about this, Jeff? I mean, and again, if you're going to go over it on Thursday, that's fine too. But what do you think? I mean, do you think this is looking to you like it's one-sided between?
If things don't start to change, yes. My biggest fear with this is that I don't want it to become I don't want this to become a JV show for AEW and do like a hostile takeover and try to rewrite the wrongs that WCW and WWE did back in the day.
Yeah.
I think in order for this thing to work out the right way, there has to be some balance.
Yeah.
AEW has to get their shine. I feel like they did that on Saturday night. I feel like Impact needs to get their shine. They've got to, take some of these matches that they're putting together right now and make this thing as equitable as possible. The last thing I want to see is every week we get some AEW run-ins and it becomes AEW, whatever you want to call it at that point. That's my biggest fear. And I get it. Listen, it's great that these companies are working together, but just because you're the bigger company doesn't mean that you need to go over in every single match. You got to give Impact the rub at some point. If you truly see Impact as the little brother needs a rub every now and again in terms of being put over. So I think that's where, if they're going to do this, great. It's really cool that you take someone like a Matt Hardy who has the history with Impact and you bring Private Party over, who they've been getting their shine on AEW. But, again, that tag team division is so loaded there, but it's also loaded in Impact. So, are you putting other teams out to pasture for the sake of getting a hot up and coming name from AEW? So you walk a very fine line with how to do this. So I just hope that whoever's doing this does it in a way that makes sense, that doesn't make Impact look like a scrub. That's just my 2 cents.
Great point. Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, I can't help but I can't help but agree with you. I think that's a great point. And like Jeff said, I mean, we have been big fans of this show. We've enjoyed what they've done. And even, look, you take out the Kenny Omega thing from Saturday. It was still a great show. It was still an amazing show. So I would agree with that, and I hope that is not the case. Like Jeff said, that it makes, and people have been saying too out there that are they going to end up incorporating Impact? They have a deal for a possible second show. AEW does. So are they going to incorporate Impact as their second show? I hope not. I hope not. Because I think it's good for people to have choices, just like we were talking about earlier tonight. I think it's good that there's choices out there to watch. So yeah, I don't know. I will. Well, again, we could talk about this more on Thursday night as well on the podcast. But I think, like Jeff said, I agree. I don't want Impact to become second fiddle here and act like that it's really just an like Jeff said. What did you say? AEW light.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. Because Impact was doing well. Even before all this happened, even before the Kenny Omega stuff came along, and while it was great for Impact, but even before that, Impact was doing really well. They were getting good marks, good scores and grades from, a lot of the dirt sheets and the people that ranked matches and ranked, shows and stuff. They were doing well. So I don't think that it would have been, a bust for them to just try to continue doing what they were doing. John says, having Rich take the pin on Saturday knocked Impact down a little due to the fact that Impact's world champion got pinned. So now where does Rich go now? Because how much of a balance to Moose is he? I mean, I don't really think you would have seen in either case. I don't think you would have seen him beat Kenny Omega, and that's why they had that as a 3-on-3 match. It obviously wasn't a singles match. Now, if it was a singles match and Swan lost clean, then you could certainly say you can make a better point and a better case on that. And you could say, well, he was beaten clean, but it was a 3-on-3, so it wasn't really a clean loss for him necessarily. So, DJ Kryptonok says, I think it's good to combine the shows and go direct against the WWE. Well, okay, well that's obviously it's your opinion. I don't think so. I think more choices are good. John says, I don't want this to turn into where WCW started signing all the old WWE wrestlers to try and build brand like it has been, or said it had to be balanced. Other Mother says, we went Rosemary. Yes, I agree. That I can agree on. Impact just need to do what they have been doing and screw AEW, says James Chadwick. Yeah. I didn't see that they were doing anything wrong. I mean, there was just more and more excitement being built for the things they were doing. This Knockouts tag team thing had built up excitement for a lot of time. And, you had their champion in there, Rich Swann. I mean, he's been having some tremendous matches. So James, I agree. Hard chops from Kimberly, and down goes Jordan Grace. Jazz is waiting over in the corner to try and get in there. Kimberly now throwing Jordan over into the corner. Some shots to the chest there. She's backing off, running in, misses, goes into the turnbuckle. Here comes Jordan Grace and gets a boot, but then gives her an elbow right back. Trying to get her up. Oh, what a clothesline.
Vicious.
What a clothesline.
What's crazy is, guys, we're less than an hour into this show.
Yeah.
And there's already a lot that's happened. And apparently Susan
Susan's trying to get her jacket off.
yeah, I mean,
I can't do this.
Oh, Jordan Grace with double knees to the back of the neck.
Come on.
Oh, not looking good for Susan. Jordan Grace up to the second row. Big splash. Jazz has Susan huge DDT. That might do it. 1, 2. Nope. Kimberly saves it. Susan looks like she's out. Jordan Grace gets thrown out of the ring. Kimberly distracting the official.
Oh, Deanna. Oh.
Turn around, ref.
Oh, you guys are ahead of me. Deanna's up on the ring apron. Smashes Jazz with that title. There's the pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, and Susan gets the pin after the shenanigans from Deonna Purrazzo with the belt.
Interesting.
Jordan Grace not at all happy with that. Susan goes running out of the ring.
I love the fact that D'Lo said that's just hot garbage right there.
That's hot garbage. James says Impact has been advertising AEW for weeks. Where the hell is Impact's mentions on AEW? There ain't none. True. Taya Valkyrie. Asking her what's next for you. Three of the dirtiest players in the game. Johnny Bravo.
Uh-oh.
Johnny Bravo saying it was Taya?
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Monique. Dude, she was right. She was right.
Oh, she admitted it. You were right, Jeff. Monique was right. She picked that all that time ago.
Oh my God. I just sent her a message. I was like, you were right.
Oh no, Taya's getting taken away.
Wow.
Everybody's saying it was Havoc. I knew a lot of people saying it was Havoc. It was Taya Valkyrie.
Oh my God. So that's her send off.
Wow.
Hope they don't send her to Baltimore.
That's not he said Stanford.
No. Oh.
I was suspecting that.
Oh, Rosemary. Oh, she's getting rid of the cops. Valkyrie, what have you done? I couldn't let you marry him. We had a plan. Just tell us.
She's going up north, folks.
Oh, Taya's leaving.
I like the way they put that in the storyline, though.
I love the fact that Bravo said Stanford maximum state pen
That was funny.
for 2 with an option for a third, and to be changed forever.
But here's the crazy part. Where, though?
They need her on Monday nights, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be very interesting.
Why we don't have friends. That excites me.
Very interesting.
Well, I mean, Taya's contract was up, so
Yeah, and I mean, you know, her hubby is up north, even though they're doing business down south. But that's another that's another story for another day. I think she ends up on Monday nights. That's my opinion.
Bypass NXT, go straight to the main roster.
Yeah. I mean, she's accomplished enough to where I don't think that's a natural progression. I mean, her situation is so different from the Rascals.
Yeah,
you know, but
it's too packed in NXT right now for women.
Yeah,
too packed.
Taya has left now, as well as Ethan Page. It looks that way. We might see, like Jeff was saying last week too, we might see Ethan tomorrow night.
I think so. He teased it, if you really think about it. So
yep, on Dr. Britt Baker's tweet, I think it was. Well, yeah, I mean, we could see Taya at the Rumble then.
That'd be a great way to.
Totally true.
To bring it in. There's a lot of matches that she could have right away. There, so.
Could see Taya going coming in the Rumble.
This is slowly becoming a crazy month.
Jim Gore saying, I feel bad for Rosemary, but at least Taya is still alive. Little T saying, I like Rosemary's new makeup. Yeah, that's the I looked it up last week, and of course now I forgot. But that's the makeup that she wears for Decay. But I think that's I want to say it's Gluttony is the shard that she wears that makeup for. Tommy pretty much confirmed it with the Jacksonville and Stanford references. She's done, says EJ Movement. Yeah, it looks that way. Rosemary losing her peeps. I think she left on better terms than Ethan, though, says EJ.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
There might be some discussion about that on Thursday's podcast. Yes. Taya
popcorn.
Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Spoiler alert, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. I guarantee you it's not going to be how you think it's going to go. So,
Taya would be great on Raw. John and Taya versus Miz and his wife, Miz and Maurice. That'd be interesting. If Taya goes to WWE and is a surprise entrant in the Rumble, says Sonny, yeah, that looks like that could be what it could be. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard to just introduce somebody onto the main roster, but you can certainly do that with the Royal Rumble. You certainly could do that with the Royal Rumble.
Stacked.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Andrew says, Jeff, that sounded like something Chris would say. Yeah.
It's a little slip.
Well, yeah. I mean, we knew we were going to lose people.
Yeah.
As an Impact fan, I hate to see them go. I like Taya a lot. I liked what Ethan Page did with the North, and of course, so yeah, it sucks seeing people leave, but again, it's what's best for them, and obviously we send along our congratulations, of course, to them for moving on, and hope they do well in their new ventures. Jerry Lynn. Oh, they're talking about Matt. Tony Khan talking about the private party and Saban and Storm match. That's not gluttony. It's either pride or lust. Oh, EJ, you might be right. It might be lust. I think that I might have been thinking of. I forgot what I looked them up and I forgot. I don't think it's pride though. Pride's got the lines like down her face, and pride is what she has been over like the last year or so. So I don't think it's pride. I think you might be right though. It's probably lust. I'm pissed off how Ethan treated or Impact treated Ethan like that, but won't stop me watching it. James, is the Impact stream laggy for you? Says other mother. Rosemary looked like she's part of the band called Kiss. Just saying, Joe's a big Kiss fan since I was 8 years old, so I'm good with that. James, I might provide a different outlook on Thursday. Yeah. Taya has a shot since Tazzy doesn't endorse her with his curse of women's wrestlers, says Chris. Tazzy has a curse of women's wrestlers.
I have no curse. There's no curse. Shotzi will be fine. She'll be fine. Susie be fine. She just won.
Advertising AEW now, of course. They do this every week.
Shocker.
Jerry Lynn just kind of standing there nodding. Not really saying anything, just nodding a lot. Can I Impact Wrestling?
That frog splash wasn't the only L that Snoop took during that week. And I'm not talking about ones that he smokes. I'm talking about the one that he took on wax from Eminem that week. So it was only fitting that frog splash looked the way that it looked. So,
my goodness.
Are you guys having fun? Like with me being a little bit of a jerk?
Hey.
I like this.
James Chadwick saying Tony Khan piss off back to Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Rich Swann coming out.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, Rich Swann and Moose. This is going to be an interesting match. Sean saying, Jeff, did you see Zach's interview after their match? He was talking about his father and being WWE.
Man, I got a little misty eyed after that because he talked about how he started watching wrestling and how it was always his dream to be there, and for him and Dez, I guess you can say Wes at this point, to end up there in the Dusty Classic. I mean, that was just a tremendous moment.
Rich Swann theme is bumping. Andrew Stevens says yes. Swan now in the ring. He's going to talk a little bit here.
Cut that down for me.
Cut down. Saturday and Hard to Kill. I felt the pressure. Felt the pressure of leading this entire company. I work for that. Chris Sabin left his heart in the middle of the ring. Showed out. James says fair play to Moose. He completely outshined and outperformed Omega on Saturday.
Give that man his props.
Oh, now he's going after Moose. Put Willie Mack on the shelf.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Oh.
He ain't have to say bring that big gallon head out here. I mean, he ain't have to call the man a bobblehead. You know,
That ain't right.
that
I
ain't
do.
right. I mean, I feel attacked on that.
Why you think I got the hat on my head?
Well,
I gotta
why
see
you
if I
think
can
I don't have one on my head? Shoot, they don't make one that big.
I gotta see if I can restart this and kind of catch up because I'm like way behind.
You way behind us.
Yeah, I'm pretty much. Let me see if I can catch up. Restart it. Sometimes it'll.
That's just scary. I'm sorry.
That man.
The fact he coming in with a suit.
That man. Man.
You can all thank EC3 for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he unlocked something within Moose that that was lying dormant for sure.
How tall is he, Jeff?
I think he's like 6'5", 6'6".
I was gonna say I would have guessed 6'7", but yeah.
That's a good size.
Yes,
Oh,
Chris.
Chris, man.
So I have to get a new pair like every other month because, you know, they just decide to stop working.
People make bad decisions when they're angry.
Mm, mm.
Oh boy. Nothing between us is going to be settled until I get my title shot. Why the hell do you? Oh my God, he called him an idiot. Rich Swan saying, let's go. That's not how it works. You don't say when. I do. Oh. You're on my time.
Mm. Mm, mm. Uh-oh.
What do we do now?
See what happened was.
Oh! Oh, look at that. He just grabbed him by the throat, tosses him over into the corner, gets a boot to the face, and just shook it off again. Kick to the head.
Oh,
Rips the suit coat off him like, oh, it's like a hockey jersey. He's like a hockey jersey. He's got him tied up. Chops to the chest. Moose just pushes him away. Moose, oh, he rammed into that turnbuckle. Rich up onto the second rope, goes over with a big splash.
interesting.
Wow. Dude. Wow.
Who's ready for that match?
That's going to be amazing. Scott D'Amore. Oh, it's Rohit. Rohit. By the way, Rohit got in touch with us today. Yes, he did. He said he's traveling back, and as soon as he gets back home, he's going to get in touch with us to set up an interview with Jeff and myself. Nice. So we will be talking to Rohit at some point soon.
Yes.
Interesting.
Of course, they're the same person. Don't you have a membership of Impact Plus? I want the one that is owed to me, he says. You could live with it or lump it. Oh.
Oh, Scott.
I'm done.
Oh, poor Rohit.
This show tonight.
Oh, man. We had no idea what to expect tonight, guys, and apparently this is why they didn't tell us what the card was.
Exactly why.
Crazy.
Loving the promos. Loving it.
Crazy. Commercial break. Adrian says Twitch is not available in the UK. People watch Havoc stream over there somehow. I know they do. James saying, Adrian, yes, it is. Yeah, I thought so. Can you do an interview with Chris Bay, Sapphire? We would absolutely love to. The whole matter of fact is trying to reach out to some people and getting them on the show. Some of them have open DMs. It's a little bit easier to get in touch with some people than it is others. But yeah, man, we would absolutely love to. Anyone watching Havoc's Twitch, why on earth is she just randomly screaming once in a while? Oh, jeez. Maybe she's upset she lost those titles.
Or maybe it's just because she's Havoc and no one.
She is Havoc. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't tell her that she can't.
Nope, me either. EJ says, yes, Havoc Stream is available for those who can't watch Impact's Twitch channel. There you go. Interview Decay. Oh, other mother, I wouldn't be able to.
That would be a solo interview with yours truly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to talk.
Yeah. Joe would have his background set up, and there would be no one sitting in that chair.
Yeah,
he would be passed out.
Nope. She's playing a game at the same time. I could be. She's a big gamer. I wouldn't be shocked. Little T says, Jeff, I remember Jerry Lynn versus Rob Van Dam in ECW where Jerry got knocked out and RVD and the ref waited for him to wake up to finish the match. Do you know what year that was?
Jeez.
Might have to look that one up.
Yeah, might have to consult with our trusty correspondent in the field.
Yes, Mr. Google.
Mr. Google.
Mr. Google. Luchador Randy Orton says Delani Otero.
Wow.
No, that was that was Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre, Randy Orton. Nice, yes. Especially with the red nose coming out of the mask.
Yeah. I loved it though, man.
That promo was awesome.
I loved it. I love
if
every
that
minute.
mask, Jeff, if that mask would have been black, he could have been the question mark. He could have put a little question mark on the top of his head.
But see, here's my thing though. He couldn't say karate. So
yeah,
what would he say?
That's true.
Fire.
Fire. Yes.
Fire.
I miss that so much, man. I karate. Oh. Oh, I missed that so much. Question mark if you're watching the show. Shout out to you, my friend. I miss that stuff, man. I really do. I really miss NWA sometimes. It was so much fun. Jim Gore says Courtney Rush is the gamer, not Rosemary. That is true. Yes. I like Randy's new thing. Joe would have an extended mic with 4 laugh emojis. Says Chris. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yes.
Dang it, Chris. Darn you.
That was a good one.
99, little T.
Credit where it's due. El Viper Ranchito Orton killed El Viper Ranchito.
I love it.
Oh, that was great.
Okay, you guys. I see you.
El Viper Ranchito.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God. That's great.
Dude.
Oh, that's great. Adrian Carlos giving it karate. You know what's funny? He actually followed me on Twitter, which is one of the biggest honors I have in wrestling Twitter, because he literally has only followed like 40-some people. How that happened, I don't know, but I think part of it is because whenever he would say something, I'd respond to him with karate, but I had to spell it right, and he corrected me. The one time I put down like you did there, but he made it. He spelled it the real way. It's supposed to be like K-A-R and then like 5 A's. It's like A and then T-E. And he corrected me. So then I responded to him and put the right way. And then he put down like a smiley emoji after it. So I don't know if that was what it was, but I was like, okay. I used to love the videos he would do from Monrovia when he would show the video store and the old videotapes and stuff like that. Oh my God, that was awesome. It was so awesome. I miss Tony Falk's waffles and tire iron, says Adrian. Yeah, speaking of, what are they talking about? Big packages to the referee.
Chris.
Georgia.
Chris, yeah. Chris is up on this one.
I feel like Chris at any moment might drop a fire promo. Speaking of, Tazzy's in love right now.
Oh, speaking of Havoc and Nevaeh, there they are. I was thrown out.
Oh my God.
I have a copper package for you.
They are a mess.
They are. That's so funny. They're so funny. Havoc is trying her best to not break.
To not laugh. Yeah, she is. She's got that Saturday. She's got that Saturday Night Live like smile on when someone's cracking up laughing and you just can't help it. You're just standing there with that grin and you just want to bust out laughing and you can't. Brian Myers on his way out.
And Tazzy's Peach is brought to you by the state of Georgia.
Yes.
Visit Georgia at visitga.com where you can be a part of the Peach State. That's Visit Georgia.
Baby.
Sapphire says, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Eric Bischoff, baby. The problem is he's just an ass. Tell us how you really feel. Holy cow.
Wow.
Oh.
That was awesome.
Striker, man. Striker with some bombs.
Just give him a little time. They'll grow on you.
Problem is he's just an ass. Fall on his way down. That was funny. Adrian Carlos says, actually, Booker T follows me. I'm not sure it's actually him, though. Well, you can always tell if it's the real person if you go there and they have that little check mark next to their name. If they have that little verified thing, then it's usually the real person. If not, then probably.
He has one. So, yeah.
Also, you can a lot. Well, I mean, there are superstars out there who I'm sure have other people run their social media and stuff for them, too. I think that's the case with Sergeant Slaughter, because I cannot see that he's on his Twitter all the time like that. So I think there's somebody running that for him. And the same thing I think with John Cena as well, because I think John Cena is not running that either.
You know, Brian Myers there was trying for the fastest way to get a hernia. Trying to lift up followed by.
Yeah, that's not going to work for most people.
Not the smartest thing for the most professional wrestler there.
No, Falaba just takes him down with a shoulder block, lifts Myers up slams him down to the canvas. Been a while since we saw Fala in a match.
Yeah.
Ooh, big leg drop.
Telling you, man, I would not want that dude's leg across my neck.
Right? Right? No, Chris is talking now about I am not reading that.
Oh, God. I saw that.
Not reading that one. Nope.
Ooh. Man. Brian Myers better be glad he has on, like a one-piece thing going, because the contents of his stomach might have eked out if he was wearing something different. You get $5 in there.
C said the micro brawlers are $22 a piece. Holy cow, dude. Wow, that's expensive.
Good Lord, man.
Covered by Myers. It's a 2. Will we see Josh tonight, says Sean. Don't know. He wasn't advertised to be here. But then again, we didn't really get many people advertised to be here. I don't think so, though, because we don't have much time left. I mean, you got that main event coming up, so.
Yeah. I kind of feel like they're going to give them a good bit of time, too, just considering those guys coming over.
I missed your comment. I saw it.
Yeah, we gotta. I feel like if we do a non-PG stream, we've got to have Chris on audio. Have him chime in as our non-PG correspondent, field correspondent, and just throw in random, promos for different, not just Manscaped, but like we'll give him a few different fictional products as well, and have him go off on that too.
That's just scary to put me on the
that would be funny, man. You could just get the mic and say, "We're going out to our correspondent now, Chris. Yeah. Chris has some words about our sponsor," and just have Chris say, "Yeah, that'd be funny." We could do like a talking shop almost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could do our own talking shop.
2, 3, and he gets the win. Brian Myers. Brian Myers is on quite a winning streak here. He's been winning all the matches that he's had. Low blow, of course. He's cheating to win, but that's what heels do.
It's cloudy on my screen. I swear I'm not smoking.
Are you sure Snoop isn't visiting you again, Tazzy? Is Snoop at your apartment?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. Ace Austin saying, "I am the best at Impact Wrestling." Non-PG stream like Talking Shop. We'd have to be it'd have to be an adult only stream for sure.
Yeah, because man,
The Insiders Unplugged. Or Unleashed, maybe. Maybe Unleashed is a better one.
Yeah, Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Because holy crap, the stuff.
The only thing is if people watch that, they may never ever watch our show again. We might go down to like 5 viewers a week.
That's true. It's like that dude Jeff is a dick, man. Good God. He's such a dick. Don't ever listen to him again.
Oh God.
What a piece of shit he is.
Damn.
Oh, speaking of Josh, there he is.
Oh,
2 years.
right.
Oh.
Woo.
Give you a free lesson. Mouth shut.
Ooh. Oh.
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 Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Here we
man,
go.
that's Fulton from the back. Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Hey.
Here we go.
Hey.
Oh, look at this.
This is nuts.
Here we go.
Oh.
I like it. I like
Matt
it.
Cardona and Josh.
Hey, well, one page turns, a Cardona returns.
Nice.
See what I did there?
That was some good exercise in there. Yes.
I see you. All right.
Insiders, you can do talking poopomania. Yes. Talking shitomania. That'd be a good one.
Hold on. Let me fix this camera. Hold on.
Talking shitomania. That's all. I like it. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that, man.
That's a good one. Insiders Unfiltered. Yeah. Wasn't Cardona signed with AEW? I thought so. Don't know. He might not have been. He was only there for what? Was he there one appearance, Jeff, or was he there for more than that?
I mean, he was there for a ham sandwich and
I was just going to say.
water.
Yeah. He was only there to interfere with that match when Cody was in, right? Didn't he go and help Cody out in a match or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably didn't sign there.
Yeah.
Had to change to 1080.
There you go.
1080p on full HD now.
Oh, we've got the Scott Steiner promo.
Listen, we need this every week.
I know they literally have shown it every week. Jennifer Carter. Hello, Jennifer Carter. I haven't seen you in a while. We're all doing well.
Sapphire, that you would be correct in saying that you should not join that stream. Because, that would be. I mean, you're the same age as my oldest son, so that would be, that wouldn't be good. So yeah. Let's
just imagine my after party, but 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Adrian liked the there for a ham sandwich comment. Chris said, "How dare you guys try and make me be make me be filthy?" Oh yeah, it's so bad for us to do that to you, Chris. You of all people.
We twisted the heck out of your arm.
Oh yeah, like dude. Oh, it's so. Oh. C says, AEW has their 4th series of AEW figures coming out. It will feature their 5th new Cody Rhodes figures since starting.
Jeez.
Yeah. DJ Kryptonox said, I love this promo. Oh, yeah, this promo is awesome. The best, says Adrian Carlos Steiner. Yeah, this is a hilarious promo. It's so funny that they show it every week.
Holler if you hear that. Oh, good old Petey Williams.
If you hear me.
Good old Petey. I love. You know what? I need to download that and just put that on my phone. And whenever I'm having a crappy day, it's just play.
Listen to it.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to go to YouTube. I just want to play it from my phone.
Oh, they're showing the barbed wire match. This was just.
It was insane, man.
And this was just brutal. Yeah, it's so great. Yeah, this was a brutal match. If you guys didn't see this, man, you guys have to go back and watch it. Absolutely brutal match. Little T saying, I'm back. I love how James types everything in all caps.
Yeah.
You know what? When I read your comments from now on, James, I'm just going to read it. Yet again, you're welcome. That's how I'm going to read all of your comments from now on. Every time you type in caps, I'm going to say it all in. I'm going to say it all loud like that. Joe's brutal was brutal then in slow motion. My camera is goofy. It's because of this new computer. It's not as good as my old one. I don't think the graphics card. I apologize for that. I know it's sometimes it goes slow. It's stupid.
Uh-oh.
Eddie Edwards.
Brian Meyer, this is not nice. We can't do that in 2021.
Wow.
You're basically a backyarder.
Dude.
Oh, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. You're lucky I'm not cleared.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good next week.
Dude.
Oh wow.
Ace Austin and Madman Fulton against Josh Alexander and Matt Cardona. Wow, dude. Oh, Joe Doring versus Cousin Jake. Tennille and Rosemary. Oh, with Caleb and
yes.
Fire and Flava Fest.
That sounds amazing.
Tazzy would like them to bring a basket of peaches with them to that festival.
No. Next week, Tazzy's going to do a special cooking with Tazzy, and it's going to be roasted peaches. That's what it is. It's going to be roasted peaches.
It's going to be the Tazzy Fire and Flava special.
Just saying. A little high, little flavor on top.
Chris Saban. Oh my God.
This is going to be very interesting.
Oh my goodness! Did Alex Shelley say he was supposed to come? He was supposed to have something out today saying why he missed the match. There was supposed to be something out on Twitter or something today. I think he was saying that why he missed the match.
He put, I know he put something up over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
Anything else though?
Yeah, I saw like I kind of think that it must be that he was exposed. I don't think he has COVID because he said it's not, but I think it was probably something where he had a quarantine. James Storm coming down to the ring.
Hands the referee his beer.
James Storm versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a case of beer match.
That will be nuts.
Over under on beers consumed, and let's start at 40.
I was just gonna say, yeah, dude.
Over under 40.
I see Stone Cold do even more than that. I say 60.
That's a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer. You know what? About 10 years ago, I would have probably given you the 40 plus. But if they go at the ages they're at now, I'm not saying they could do the 40. I don't think.
Oh, I think they could do it. It's just a matter of no. I think it's a matter of one, do they survive it, and two, what is that going to do to their digestive tract? Because I have a feeling that those two guys might need to consult with our adult diaper sponsor if they're going to partake in something like that. Because, man, that would be pretty rough on the old GI tract there.
That is true. They would be paying for that the next day for sure. Sonny says, Matt Hardy. Yes, Matt Hardy is at ringside. Saban and Storm better win this. Why should they put over a team from a different company? Good point. Good point. Hardy party, says DJ Kryptonok. Sorry about your damn luck. Yes, Delanio. And now we've got that Bully Ray promo that they show every week as well. They got to change the promos up a little bit.
Like keep Steiner mad.
Yes, keep the Steiner one for sure. Yes, keep the Steiner one for sure. And this one's good too, but I mean, just alternate them a little bit more. They were showing the AJ Styles stuff, and now they're not really showing that anymore. I'm surprised Stone Cold doesn't have his own brewery.
Have his own beer, though.
He does. Jesse says, back. What did I miss?
It depends on when you left, Jesse.
That is true. No, right.
If you left and if you've been gone like an hour, you've missed a lot.
What you don't want to miss is Thursday night. You don't want to miss any of Thursday night. Oh,
don't miss it, because if you thought that I was, if you thought we were on one tonight, Thursday.
Let's title that, since I'm such a big Star Wars fan. Let's title that "The Insiders Strike Back."
There you go.
Why not?
Many people will say that The Empire Strikes Back is the darkest film in the Star Wars series. So
This darn well may be the darkest episode in the history of the Insider Wrestling Podcast because, yeah.
And then we'll follow it up next week with the non-PG stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here for that. Tazzy Unchained? Oh, hey.
I'll have to wait for a night when my daughter is sleeping over someone else's house. That would probably be bad.
Yeah, Christopher, if you're listening, don't listen that night.
Yeah.
Just saying, dude. Don't listen. Don't listen. Because please don't listen that night.
James saying go ahead, sorry, Jeff.
No, I was just gonna say I got a lot of stuff I gotta get off my chest.
He does.
Got a lot of stuff I gotta get off my chest. You know, it might lower my blood pressure once my doctor might be like, wait, what happened to you? Like your blood pressure was this last time I saw you, and now your blood pressure is this. What happened? What did you do? What's this new secret? Making my mind, not giving a crap what people think.
Make a podcast and just go to town.
Listen, because guess what? Other podcasts have people that just spit verbal diarrhea, so why can't I just spit the truth and say how I feel?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just throw out, don't get just wait till Thursday. Wait till Thursday. I'll address all of that. So let me show
you.
Jesse says, Return of the Jedi is your favorite. I was always partial to Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi is good, but I just like Empire Strikes Back better. I just liked how they ended it, like really, really dark. So I liked Infinity War, because Infinity War ended very much the same way, like very, very dark ending. James Chadwick says, Jeff, no holding back, dude. Let it all out.
Oh, don't you worry. You don't have to give me an invitation. Trust me, you will want to be here on Thursday. I am not showing my chest on the stream, Chris, because no one needs to get physically ill that evening, and I don't want to be responsible for people getting sick. So no chest, none of that.
James Chadwick saying other wrestling podcasts talk about the Bachelorette. Oh boy.
No comment.
No comment.
I don't even know what that's about, and I'm not going to speak on it.
Nope.
No comment. No comment, because I'll get accused of saying something that I didn't say, and no comment.
Yep. You don't want to go that slope. You don't want to go down that hill.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not taking that bait.
He says Mandy and Dane have a new team name. When did that happen? Sexy Muscle Friends. Is that true? I saw that on Twitter. I thought that someone made that up. Is that true?
Wait.
Who?
Mandy and Dana. I literally thought that was a joke when I saw that. I really hope that's not true.
I don't think so. I don't think it's true.
I really hope that's not true.
Please tell me that's not true.
Yeah, I really, really hope that's not true, or I'm going to have something else to talk about on Thursday night. I really hope that's not true.
I'll look it up. I don't think it is.
I have heard that. That's not the first time I've heard that today. Matt Hardy outside the ring now. Private party in there with Chris Sabin. Some good double teaming going on. Chris gets thrown into the corner, leaps over both men, goes and gets a nice tag to James Storm. And here comes the big man.
James Storm going at it, man.
Yeah, man.
Look out there.
Look at this, yeah. Oh, nice move by James Storm.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Okay.
Back elbow from Storm, big boot, nice kick over the top rope. Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Catches him in midair, but he takes him down. Nice DDT. Storm over in the wrong corner now, but he gets a big boot out and a back elbow. Storm up on the second rope. What's he going to do here? Matt Hardy giving him the business while he's up there.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Knock Storm off. Every movie can have. I'm not reading that. Oh, no, that wasn't bad. You were just making fun of me. Look how smooth James Storm is in the ring. Yes. Dude's in his 40s. It likely is a joke, but come on, their tag team is a joke, so why not, Sissy? I like I said, I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, oh, man, I really hope that that's not – I really hope that they really didn't name that. Tony Khan's at ringside?
Taking notes.
Taking
notes.
And we have our last commercial break, more than likely.
Oh, my God, how do you realize the time it was?
James Chadwick says, for F's sake, really? Yes, apparently Tony Khan is in the house.
Oh, man.
Hey, guys, Raise Hill, drink some beer, says Delanio. Yep.
I can't get tired of this promo, even though they play it 9 times every game. So, I mean,
look at that star in the middle of Rebellion with that logo in there. Oh, here it is again. There it is again.
like there were parts of that promo where he just offended the English language.
Oh, I'm just looking at my text message, and I think my wife and my sister got me in for a vaccine.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Oh, nice. My wife got one too. There you go. Nice. It's going to be a wonderful day, isn't it? When everybody can get that off of their head, like, you know, when you know you can go out and get that, and then you can just get that out of your head to know that you won't get that anymore. Like it's going to be an awesome day when that can happen for everybody.
Going to the movies.
Oh my God, dude. I miss that so much. I love movies. I love going to see movies in a theater. I really do. I really miss that. Really miss that. There's that. Look at the star, everybody. What is that symbol inside that star? I do believe that is the Greek letter Omega, if I'm not mistaken, in the middle of that star. So if you think that the Kenny stuff is done, you're mistaken.
April 24th, huh?
Joe, that's awesome. Thanks, James. Yeah. Pretty psyched about that. That's pretty good. I like I said, it's going to be so nice working in retail every day. It's always, going in there every single day, not knowing what you're going to get, not knowing what people aren't going to be wearing masks over their noses and all that other garbage. And, so it'll be nice just to have some peace of mind. Delanio says, you don't go here. Go back to your stupid show called AEW. Delanio, tell us how you really feel.
Good grief, man.
Where is the love?
Where is the love? Where is the love? Well, that's going back to the 70s. Nice.
Chris said, I'll see your comment and raise you an F Omega. Down here in the chat.
Chris is not a Kenny fan.
Not at all.
Agreed, Joe. And yes, movies and eating inside a restaurant. Yeah, I would not. I mean, you're allowed to go to restaurants now, but there's no way I would. It's not worth it. And the fact that people go in there mostly because they don't have to wear masks and they know it because they have to sit and eat. And you obviously can't have a mask on when you're eating. And even if you're not eating, when you're supposed to put them back on, they're drinking. So, yeah, I wouldn't go to a restaurant. It's not worth it.
We can't even do that right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Tony looks so confused at what he's watching right now.
Yeah, look at that pain look on his face.
He's like, what am I doing here?
If Tony had a mustache, he'd look just like John Oates from Hall & Oates.
He would.
Give him like a bushy mustache, he'd look like John Oates. John Ricky says, I'm back at my computer, just went to the door, and I swear the Uber Eats guy was Ryback. Could you imagine if Ryback was delivering food?
He keeps talking trash. He's going to be doing that.
That is Jerry Lynn. Yeah, you're right. He got crucified by Mark Henry. Mark Henry let him have it on Busted Open. I mean, slammed the dude. And he deserved it. He absolutely deserved it. That was a horrible thing that he did.
And he's still talking. And that's the thing about it. Like, listen, we all know, I think all of us know at this point that wrestling is scripted. If not, spoiler alert, I mean, sorry, you just woke up in 2021. But let's be honest, Ryback don't want that smoke with Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Or anybody.
I mean, he don't want that smoke. He don't want to throw hands with Mark Henry.
Woo!
He he don't want that smoke.
Does Tony's dad or brother own the Jags? They do own the Jaguars, I think, or do they own the baseball team? I know they own the Marlins.
They own the Jaguars. They own a soccer club, I believe, too. And I forget what else, but they, yeah.
Tony is 100% there to steal wrestlers. Saban coming off the top.
I wonder how that's going to fit into the third hour of AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays.
So they go into hour 3? Like, oh, God. Why would you do that?
That's a death wish.
Why would you do that?
I don't think they will, but, if they keep collecting talent, I mean, where are these people going to go?
Kick to the back of the neck by Saban.
I will say this, though. This has been a really good match.
Yeah.
Good tag team wrestling here. All jokes aside.
2.5 kick out.
Tony Khan just writing down his shopping list. He's got to get organic milk and whatever else rich people have that I can't afford.
That's the only thing I'll buy, like, expensive is milk. That's the only thing. Everything else is like, I will bargain buy this.
Oh. James Storm with a takedown from outside the ring and then a kick to the head.
I'm sure he's a nice guy. I really am. I'm just having a lot of fun tonight. It's been a really crappy day, so I gotta do something to take my mind away from stuff that happened today. So
exactly.
1, 2, oh, close. 2.5. Matt Hardy yelling outside the ring. I may try to do a Royal Rumble review just because I need to find a way to add more content to my channel. We shall see, though.
Ooh.
Misses there. Nice kick. Saban goes down. James Storm with a kick to the midsection. Nice takedown by Storm. Storm goes for a boot, but they caught it. Nice reversal there, and a kick to the back of the head to Storm. Storm goes down. Sabin trying to get up. Oh. Nice suplex. The Rumble is the last Sunday of the month, which is the 31st.
Man.
Matt Hardy talking to his team.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you saw that, Tazzy. You saw the same thing I saw.
Ooh. What the heck was that? Oh. Of course, I'm behind you guys, but yeah, that was something. Look at this. He's got Sabin held around and he's on his back. Oh. That was a move. 1, 2. Nope. James Storm.
Oh.
Wow.
Some good innovative moves here.
Look at Storm coming, trying to. Oh, he was trying to get himself back over the top rope. He gets a kick to the midsection. Oh, Storm gets taken out on the ramp.
Really? What? Really?
What?
Really?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Jerry Lynn's interfering?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to win it. 1, 2, 3.
Add something else to the list. That we'll discuss on Thursday.
So AEW is now playing the heel role. I'm not sure I get it.
Add something to the list on Thursday. Keep your eyes peeled here, folks.
And here comes the Good Brothers now as we speak. We've got about 2 minutes to go.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Huh. Both teams getting in each other's faces here. Tony Khan's still got his little blue book. James Storm. Oh, look at this.
Well,
interesting. Very interesting.
A lot of
that's it.
A lot of things to digest there.
Very interesting.
Just leave it at that. A lot of things to digest.
So they just made AEW the number one contenders for the Impact title. So are Storm and Sabin going to go to AEW and challenge the Young Bucks? So far, it's been all one way. That's all I'm going to say. So far, it's been all one way. Whether they're going to do it the other way, I have no idea. But if they, like Jeff said, we could talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that, among other things.
Matt Hardy yelling at Tony, says Sonny. You missed my fun fact, said Chris. That's a thing that happens at sea. Private Party taking the Impact Tag titles to Impact in a few weeks then. Not a fan of the fake crowd noise, says Jim Gore. This is already going down a road that will lead to some of the things that took down WCW back in the day. Yeah. Yep.
Things that make you go,
People who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Yep.
Hey, we'll see what it is. We'll see what happens.
Yep, it is what it is.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, get your scores in, guys. It was certainly an interesting night. Let us know what your scores are for this evening. A moment like that should leave you hyped. It's like someone came and stole all the oxygen in the room. Great night, you all. I may check you guys on Thursday to see Jeff's crazy rant on the podcast. If not, I'll see you all next Tuesday. Good night for now. Good night, Damien. It wasn't that bad, Adrian.
No, it wasn't a bad show. Not at all. It wasn't a bad show. It just wasn't one of my favorite Impact shows. But I thought, I'll shut up because I need to actually go. I'll be right back.
Jeff needs to go. He'll be right back. I don't know. I'd have to agree with Jeff. I don't know really what to make of this either because it was mostly a lot of spotlighting Impact. I don't know. Little T says 7.5. Chris says 5 out of 10. DJ says 7 out of 10. Chad said 10 out of 10. John says, wow, that killed the show. I want to say 8 out of 10, but also want to say 7, so 7.8. Sean says 8.5. C says 5.5 out of 10. Ending doesn't leave me excited. Chris says great stream. Thanks, dude. Other Mother says 8 out of 10. Jason says 8. Hope we're not seeing the end of Tuesday Night Impact. I don't think we'll see the end of it.
Yeah,
but
not go that far.
No, I don't think it's going anywhere. They have to do something to make it. I don't know. They have to do something to give Impact a little bit of a rub here instead of just being all AEW related, I think. Sapphire says 0 because Chris Bay wasn't in there, I think. James Chadwick says 7.5, and that's the lowest I've ever given Impact. Solid 7.5, says Andrew. 8 out of 10 for fake crowd noises and Matt Stryker's commentary. It makes me miss Josh Matthews. Not creating smoke, just curious. Wasn't a bad ending. I'm kind of hyped to see where they take it, says Adrian. Chris says I might have to give up Impact.
Don't give up Impact.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up on it yet.
Don't give up on it yet. Don't give up on it yet.
Adrian says for the ending 6.9 was still 10,000 times better than Raw, says the Texas-based wrestling fan. All true fans want is good wrestling. You don't have to mix promotions. Everyone started out good pushing their own product, but now it's like they want to push it all in your face at one time. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to say, and again, we're going to talk about this on Thursday, but the only thing I'm going to say is, what is the intention here? What's the intention here? Is Callis really working for Impact, or is he working with Tony Khan to try to push their product more? What is the intent? Because at first I really thought it was going to be to try to get more eyes on Impact. And that's what I thought it was going to be. That's what I thought that this was for, because Don Callis is, that's in his best interests since he's involved in Impact. So I really thought that was what this was going to be. But I mean, certainly so far, I don't know. It doesn't look that way. I mean, we're only a little bit into this. So, I mean, again, we talk about this on our show all the time. Long-term storytelling, you got to give it a little bit to brew this thing. Maybe it's going to be just an all-out war between companies. And maybe, it is going to be an Impact versus AEW thing that they're brewing for down the road, and it's going to come to a head maybe at that pay-per-view in April. So we'll see. We'll see. We can only wait and see what it is. But Chris, I don't know. I wouldn't give up on anything just yet. I agree with Jeff. I wouldn't give up on anything just yet. Go ahead, guys. Score it. Tazzy, what did you think?
Ooh. Where do I start? All right. First, I'm just giving you the score. It's a 7.5, and this is the first time I ever gave Impact a 7.5. Mm-hmm. I just don't like the way a company is coming in. It goes like they're bullying the I guess the brother, I guess you could say. I don't like the way they're coming here and winning. I like if you're going to be a partnership, it should be 50-50. And I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing more AEW and all that. And the other thing I'm really upset about is comeback from last week. If you are going to have one of your guys come to a pay-per-view, why are you not promoting it, helping promote? That's the other thing I'm saying. But promos is good today. I love the Impact side of it. That makes sense. I like the Impact side of it. The promos was awesome. Mm-hmm. The matches where the Impact starts was awesome. I just don't like the way they're getting bullied right now. Just saying. That's all.
Fair enough. Jody said, did Matt Hardy invade Impact? He did.
He did.
He was indeed here. Is AEW doing what DX and WWF did to WCW to Impact Wrestling? No, because WWF never went that far. They just did that whole promo outside of the arena. Joe, I agree with everything you said. Thank you, Chad. I love Impact. Hopefully AEW just don't ruin it. Just got to give it time. Warren says 9 out of 10. Sapphire and all Sirius 7.8. The dynamics in that closing brawl were awesome when you put it into perspective. Saban and Storm, Impact, Private Party, AEW, and the Good Brothers are unaffiliated. Yeah. Jeff, what did you think?
Okay, I'll score the show first, and then I feel like I need to say some things because I see people kind of teetering on the edge, so I want to calm some nerve. I thought the show was solid. We got the same things that we normally get from Impact in terms of great wrestling, great promos, building stories, and all that. So in terms of the show, I give it an 8.5. What made it a little bit different was the fact that we got some involvement from AEW and not just the same person, but now we've got some actual other AEW folks. So there are two things that I want to say to people here. One, if you're an Impact fan, if you've been following Impact, don't think that AEW is just going to come in and just rule the roost here. It's not. I don't think it's going to happen that way. And I would say also, don't be surprised if you start to see some people show up on AEW Dynamite. Now, here's the kicker: AEW, Impact, don't get too cute. That's what I want to caution people. Like, don't get too cute, because if booked the wrong way, you can certainly turn people against Impact and say, well, screw this. I mean, AEW is just going to get the better of them anyway because they're the bigger company. So screw this. I don't want to see this crap happen. Screw it all. You don't want to get people that way. Now, right now, early on, it looks like AEW has a ton of momentum over Impact. Fair. I get it. I'm still hopeful that the story will go in a direction where it's more of a balanced thing, and we'll see Impact get the better of AEW at some point. And then, everybody will kind of be like, okay, like we just need to get this thing over, and then we'll see a big blow up at the end. That's what I'm hoping for. But you got to book this thing the right way. And if you book it in a sense where you make your Impact heavyweight champion look weak, if you make your tag team champions look weak, if you make the tag team division look weak, then you just screw it all over. I mean, you just there's no upside. There's no upside for anyone. So it's got to be done in a way that presents the best upside for both companies. I want to see AEW promote Impact a little bit better, even if they're taking shots at Impact, calling them little brother, telling people, hey, go try to find Impact on this channel called Access TV if you can find it. Those kind of things. If you're going to take those subtle digs, take those shots if you're trying to establish that dominance as big brother, but promote them in a way where you start to draw both eyes on both brands. Because I feel like in that way, if you do it that way, now you're benefiting both brands. But you have to have Impact establish some momentum too. You have to have them do that. So what does that mean? That means I need to see Moose go on AEW Dynamite one week and just beat the crap out of a bunch of people. Like I just need to see it. But also book it in a way that doesn't look stupid, that doesn't make someone look stupid. I didn't like the way that the ending of that happened. You get Jerry Lynn up there, he's distracting the referee. I think C said this earlier. So you mean to tell me you got a locker room full of people who couldn't even up the odds on that for Impact? And Warren just said AEW did promote Impact pay-per-view on Dynamite. Yeah, but my comeback to that is not enough. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think if AEW is really trying to make this partnership what I think they want it to be, then they've got to be just as invested in promoting Impact as Impact is promoting AEW. Yeah. I think you've got to have both sides promoting the absolute heck out of both products. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see a one-off. Like, I don't want to see on Dynamite one Wednesday, oh yeah, Impact has this pay-per-view this weekend. I want to see that continuously going. That's all I'm saying. I mean, again, all of us have our own opinions. The beauty of wrestling is that 1 million, 2 million eyes watch wrestling, and you have 2 million eyes, 2 million opinions that have 2 million ways to book a situation. The only thing I think what I always come back to when it comes to wrestling is just make it make sense for me. That's it. Just as long as it makes sense, as long as it gets there, then I'm good. I'm good with that. But make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. So,
yeah, a lot of great points. A lot of great points there. I like I said. I said my piece a little bit earlier. The score I'm going to give it is, and again, probably like a lot of you guys. I mean, I'm going to say I didn't hate the show. Like Tazzy and Jeff were saying, I thought they did a lot of good things. Like some of the promos were hilarious. I love that they went back to the Johnny Bravo story. Obviously sad to see Taya go, if of course that is the end of Taya in Impact. So sad to see her go. It was, she kind of gave Rosemary a hug there at the end. Kind of sucks when you see people leaving. But I didn't think it was a horrible show. I thought the matches were good. And like Jeff said, the ending, you almost kind of expected something more to happen. And I don't know. Like, it's almost as if, to me, and again, I'm not going to get into this now, but it's almost as if, to me, like, the Good Brothers are like, I don't know. They did that whole thing where they filmed that thing with, when they showed it on Talking Shop, and they were talking smack about WWE and they were talking smack about AEW. But now it's almost like there's a double turn happening kind of here, where it looks like they're more, they want to be more involved with AEW. I don't know. Let's like I said, let's all take a deep breath. And just see what happens, because it is early on. We've only seen the Kenny match. This could turn into something much, much more than it is. And if it does get eyes on Impact, great. But like Jeff said, they do have to kind of even the odds a little bit here. They can't have this be AEW coming in every single week and beating down Impact, because obviously that's not going to do any good at all. All that's going to do is, if you're not a fan of Impact Wrestling already, and if you're somebody new that's watching this for the first time and you see that happening, they're going to be like, well, why don't I just go watch AEW then? Because these guys suck. They're losing every single match to those other guys. So why don't I just go over there and watch that product? That's what I would think a new person would think of it. So they can't keep doing it that way. They can't keep doing it that way. And it doesn't make any sense to. So, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 too. And it is like Tazzy. It's probably the lowest score I've given an Impact show, but primarily because of that ending, not because I didn't like the rest of the show, because I think the show was good, but the ending just left a lot to be desired, I think. So I mean, we know, or at least we kind of heard, and I know Jeff alluded to this on Saturday, that the end of that show was supposed to be different. But because of COVID, it couldn't be, so you can't keep saying that about all of this, this is now going forward. So, yeah. But let's wait and see. I mean, that's all we can do. Is this building up to something bigger? Let's hope so.
And Joe, I wanted to go back to your point on the Good Brothers, and I want to take a historical route to this. The Good Brothers right now are the outsiders. They have, but the difference is they have a foot in both places.
Right.
Whereas before, the outsiders could only have a foot in one place because the other one wasn't playing ball.
Yep.
So think of it as, what would have happened if the outsiders could have played both sides of the fence with WCW and WWF at the time?
Great call.
What would have happened?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That would have been awesome.
That's a good point.
So,
yeah, that's a great point. Sapphire says, I'm new to Impact. I'm still giving Impact a chance. Now they should have Impact Stars beat AEW Dynamite. Yeah. You would think that that's the case. Yeah. Duke said, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Very strong promo work and storytelling. Very light on the wrestling. Yeah. Okay. Okay. John says 6 out of 10. Delanio said he's right. AEW sucks. DJ Kryptonox says, I'm a returning Impact fan. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming to the show, dude. Appreciate that. Always cool. We can bring some people in that haven't watched in a while. School is in session. Jeff, don't talk history. Joe will talk about his pet dinosaur again. On that note,
wow.
on that note, yes. So thank you all, guys, for being with us. We stayed a little bit later. Don't forget, again, Tazzy's got stuff every single damn day except for Saturday. So don't forget to just tune in. You don't really need reminders for Tazzy, because you just know that you just know that he's going to be on at some point. So make sure you watch NXT with Tazzy tomorrow night. Make sure you join him at 7:00. Should be a good show tomorrow night. And then Join us on Thursday, which is going to be a very interesting show for us. You heard all about it during tonight, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you join us on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our normal podcast. It's been a while, so it's going to be fun to look at some stuff. It's not going to be all about, we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about Alexa Bliss and talking about some of the things that happened as well over the past couple nights. Probably talk a little more about what happened tonight. And of course, if things happen tomorrow night, we'll have to keep our eyes on AEW and see if maybe something does happen there. Maybe someone goes to that show and maybe something will happen there. We could talk about that on our podcast as well. So join us for that. Friday, of course, back with Tazzy for his tailgate party and an after party for SmackDown. SmackDown should be interesting, of course, with the return of Kevin Owens. And and then Saturday, we're getting closer and closer to the Rumble. So Saturday, of course, Sunday. I'm sorry. Tazzy's back on Sunday as well with the new show that he's going to do all about NXT. So make sure you join him for that. And then next Monday, we're right back to Abby's Window, which I'm sure they will have a lot to talk about with the Alexa Bliss stuff that happened yesterday. And of course, Alexa's turning more and more and more. And she basically squashed Asuka, which is really crazy. Alexa, just squat. When she turned, that was a squash match. No doubt. She took no damage, and that was an absolute squash match. So it'll be definitely interesting to see there. And of course, instead of Gilbert, there is Goldberg next Monday night. It's supposed to be the return of Drew McIntyre as well. So, again, make sure you're joining Abby's Window on Monday. They'll talk to you guys all about what's going on with Alexa Bliss. And where is Bray? Where is Bray Wyatt in all of this? And when does he come back? They'll talk to you about that on Monday. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you coming. Thank you all for being here tonight with us for Impact Wrestling. We had a little bit of controversy tonight. So always good to talk to you guys, and thank you all for joining us. Hit that like button on your way out. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. As I always say, stay safe. Have a great rest of your night, and we will talk to you all soon. Have a great night, everybody.